Welcome back to Indigo Soul Yoga. I am Stephanie. Today we have a 15-minute deep stretch. Gather your mini mat, 2 blocks, and we will get started. Find your way onto a seat, coming into crisscross applesauce Sukhasana, placing your blocks under your thighs, arms reaching overhead, and twisting to your right. Left hand to your right thigh, right hand behind you. Taking a few breaths here, and through your nose and out. Arms reaching overhead, twisting to your left. Right hand to your left thigh, left hand behind you. As you breathe in, grow a little bit taller. As you exhale out, twist a little bit deeper. Arms reaching up. Hands come to stack or clasp at your lower back. Drop your shoulders from your ears. Right ear reaching over towards your right shoulder, finding a stretch into the left side of your neck. Bring your head up to center. Left ear reaching over towards your left shoulder, stretching out the right side of your neck. Finding some smooth breaths. Head comes back up to center, arms reaching overhead. Right hand comes outside your right thigh, folding over to the right, opening and closing your top hand. Hand comes into a fist. Let's make some circles with your left hand, stretching out your hand, your wrist, your forearm. Reverse the circles. Rising up, left hand comes down, folding over to the left. Drop your shoulders from your ears and begin to close and open your right hand. Hand comes into a fist and find those circles. Reverse your circles. Pausing, both arms reaching up. Hands come to heart center. Extending your hands forward and bringing them back. Going at your inhale, your exhale. Extending your hands, palms pressing one into the other. Biceps, triceps, forearms are activated. Hands come back to your heart. Lace your hands together, palms face the sky. Exhale, round your spine like a cat. Inhale, rising up. Arch your spine. Rising up. Exhale to round, reaching up. Exhale to round, staying here, pressing your palms that are bound together forward, chin at your chest, arching your spine, arms reaching up, floating your hands down. Removing the blocks from your thighs and switching the crossing of your feet and readjusting your blocks. Finding your way into seated cow and cat at your breath. Your inhale, your exhale. The next time you arch your spine, stay there and just shift it out side to side. Finding some space into your back, into your hips. Moving with your breath. Come back to a neutral spine. And gently extend your legs nice and wide. Place your blocks under your thighs if that feels supportive. Hands come onto your thighs. As you exhale, fold forward. Guide your hands down your legs. Your hands can rest on your shins or on your feet. Let your chest open up, lengthening out your spine. Rounding and slowly rolling up. Bend your legs, remove your blocks. Walk your legs one towards the other. Point your right toes down. A little bit of footwork here, stretching out your feet. Right toes up, left toes plant or flex down. Right toes down and up. Left toes down and up. Alternating here. Feel free to hold one foot down or the other for a couple of breaths if that feels good to your body. Begin to make some circles with your feet. And reverse the direction. Pause your feet. Heels come together, toes spread out wide. Find a block at your chest. Arms reach overhead, squeeze that block. Extending forward. Squeeze your block. Chest is active, legs are active. Backs of your legs pressing down, heels together, toes out wide. Rising up. Feet come together. Rounding forward. Press your block into the soles of your feet into your block. Rising back up, block comes to your chest and place it to the side. Find your way into deer pose. Left leg is bent. Right leg is behind you. Arms reaching out like a T. Take your arms overhead. Bend your arms, triceps are facing forward, elbows facing the sky. Neutral spine. Arms reaching back up. Exhale to fold. Come onto your palms, onto your forearms. Smooth breaths. Press back up onto your hands and shifting around, finding your deer pose opposite side. Right leg is forward, left leg is back. Adjusting your legs for your body. Belly draws in, arms out like a T. Arms reaching up. Hook your thumbs together, 4 digits out wide. Biceps at your ears. Arms reaching up. Palms come together, folding forward. Hands lower down, forearms lower down to your mat. Feel free to place your blocks under your hands, under your forearms if that feels good. Press back up onto your hands. Sweep your left leg around. Begin to windshield wiper your legs out side to side, using your hands or your blocks wherever is necessary. Going side to side, a little bit of mobility work. Hands come back down. Finding your blocks, coming into a supported fish posture. Place a block at the highest level towards the back of your mat, a second block at the first or second level for your spine to rest on, reclining back, your head resting on the tallest block, arms reaching out like a T Walk your feet out wide. Let your knees fall inward, finding a hip stretch. Chest is open. Allow your knees to part. Extend your legs down to your mat, pointing your toes, finding a big stretch from your tippy toes to your hips. Bending your legs. Butterfly your legs, feet together, knees are open to the outer edges of your mat. If you have extra blocks, feel free to apply them under your thighs. Bring your palms down and guide your hands under your thighs, closing them together. Begin to roll over to one side, coming onto your shins, moving your blocks forward, grabbing your mini mat or a blanket or towel if you have them. Bring your triceps to rest on your blocks, your thumbs resting on your spine, your glutes reaching back towards your heels, thighs apart or thighs together, depends on what feels better to you. Breathing deep. Lower your hands, lift your forehead, pressing your way up. Right arm reaches out and up. Dive it under, right temple on your mat, right shoulder reaching out, fingertips reaching. You can stay here. Or if you would like, curl your left toes, step your foot back. Feel free to lift your left leg, pointing your toes. Left foot lowers. Return your left knee to your mat. Left palm presses down, preparing to lift your temple and reaching your right hand back onto your mat or your block. Left arm reaches out and up, diving your left arm under your right, left temple on your mat, reaching your fingertips out. Staying here, or right knee lifts, right foot steps back, and from there right leg lifts towards the ceiling. Lower your right foot down. Lower your knee down. Finding your way back to all fours. Begin to sit back on your heels. Knees are wide, palms are down on your thighs. Reconnecting with your breath. Arms reaching out like a T. Left arm under, right arm over. Give yourself that big hug. Staying here or finding your way into eagle arms. Arms reaching out like a T one more time. Giving yourself that big hug, opposite arm under and over. Staying here or finding that eagle arm shape, palms together or backs of your hands together. Arms reaching out and lowering down. Find your way back into Sukhasana, palms onto your thighs. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Cleansing breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale it out. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your low belly. Let your eyes fall closed. Taking these last few moments to thank yourself for slowing down, for stretching, for moving. May peace be with you. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share our channel with a friend.